Hello farmers and welcome back to Hazzard County. Yes, I'm cultivating. Yes, I'm doing a contract. I think this will be my 6th contract I have completed in this day. And it's 6 o'clock in the evening on day 3 of spring. So I would assume sometime in the next hour it should be getting dark. But we're actually in mid-spring now. So hopefully it gets darker just a little bit later. Maybe actually later than that. Contract and field 66 completed. So like I said, this is like the 6th contract I have done. And as you can see, yeah, I'm doing it myself. At least this field anyways. I think 2 or 3 of the fields I put on course play because they were pretty straightforward fields. And didn't have much of a problem. This one, it was doing okay, but it got stuck a couple times right on the headlands. Trying to get around some corners because this does have like a tree line area going through it. So I said, I'll come in and just do it myself. I wasn't doing anything else at the moment, so I said, yeah, what the heck? It's not going to take me too long. The one good thing about course play, in case you didn't know, if you're looking at the bottom right-hand corner of course play, as it's going along, it'll tell you roughly how much longer it'll take course play to finish doing the job that you told it to do. And so I was looking at it, I'm like, yeah, that's not too long, so I'll go ahead and do it myself. It won't take me, but this one field right here took me. Course play actually said it was going to take 35 minutes, and I actually did it in 25. So I think that has to do with like the turnaround and the speed it can turn around. I don't know. And yes, I'm finishing the contract. Well, the contract's finished. I'm just finishing the field just because I do have spots here and there that I missed. If you do look at our toots bar, though, it is getting kind of low on the diesel fuel, and the wear and tear is getting there too. I mean, it's done a lot of work. We already have 12 hours on this tractor on the 3rd day of spring. But as the course play was doing some of the contracts, I was going around looking at the fields, just looking around. I've been saying field 72, 73, which is right across from where we bought our original piece of land, and I'm probably still going to stick with that. But I guess it all comes down to the next couple of days of we're going to see what gets planted where. So if root crop happens to get planted in one of those 2 fields, that is a sucky suck, and I don't want that. I'm not going to bother with that strip. Like I said, we are done with this contract. The owner of the field is happy with our work. So yeah, field 72, 73, like I said, is right across from ours. 2 nice sized fields, just shy of $300,000. So that might be the field that we go ahead and buy. I'm in the upper, it'd be the northwest corner of the map, and how do I get out of here? So these are the contracts. Let me go ahead and complete these, accept them, because I don't know how many contracts can actually list in here. So let's go ahead and complete this one for $8,000. We'll collect that one. Well, I guess I'll bring it back to the top. So field 10, plowing for $6,400. Cultivating field 71 for $11,400. I was trying to do the big ones. Completed this one for $8,300 in field 59. Field 94 cultivated for $9,200. 119 cultivated for $16,000. And did I just, wasn't there another one there? Did I just get gypped? I thought there was one more I completed. Interesting. Was it field 114? Now it doesn't show it? What the... Or is it new contracts coming up? I don't know what just happened there. You can go back in the recording. I think I just got gypped out of a contract. I think I did. I don't know. What's my money total now? $64,000. Yeah, I think I got gypped out of a contract there for some reason. That's what you get for running mods. But you know, if I wasn't able to do multiple contracts, oh yeah, I was trying to figure out how to get back home. Straight down the road, Peanut. That's easy enough because we live right here. So yeah, so these 2 fields right here I was looking at, or have been looking at, as you know. So $286,000 for these 2 fields here. There is another plot of land I wouldn't mind looking at, and it kind of gets us, you know, instead of just staying in one area, we could look into this plot down here. It is a lot cheaper at $225, but it is 4 fields. But is it the same size of these up here in total? It is a little bit smaller. That's why it's a little bit cheaper. So I think I'll have to see what gets planted here in the next couple days. I would assume in the next couple days. I'm not going to take any more contracts on because it is nighttime. I just want to get on back. Maybe put some fuel in here, pay off most of this loan as I can, so the loan interest at midnight doesn't hurt as much. Let's zoom in on here. So in my travels around doing some of the contracts, I've been seeing some things. I did find where the chicken coops are, and it's not really that far from our house. Both of them are kind of in the general same area. So yeah, when fall comes and we happen to harvest our wheat over here, we'll buy some chickens and we'll use that chicken coop. So instead of us buying chicken coops, we just got to buy chickens. The good news is, in seasons, I don't have to pay a transportation fee for the chickens. Yay! So that's step one, and I'll show you where the chicken coop is, or the chicken, whatever they want are, in just a second. Do I really need to repair anything? Not yet. I'm not going to repair anything. Even the cultivator doesn't seem like it needs repairing. I mean, yeah, look at that. I mean, that even though operating hours 6.5 hours, it hasn't gone down that much. Yeah, season kind of tones down all that. What we will do, though, is I will come over here, and we might as well top this off with some diesel fuel. Am I in the general? I haven't used this yet, so hopefully it works. It does. Filling up. How expensive is this going to be? It's not going to be too bad, though. Takes a little bit longer, but you know, it's right here. I don't have to buy one. This is kind of why, and that was my ice cubes, my ice maker. I don't know if you heard that. Getting shot off a cannon sound like. Hopefully the microphone didn't pick that up, but if you just heard a noise, yep, that was my ice maker dumping out ice cubes in their freezer. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so this was kind of the one things why I bought this kind of land. One, it was rather cheap and affordable. One, I had room to put down a house. It had a water tanker. It had the sheep pasture, which make, you know, sheep is easy. We just need, I don't know in seasons if I can do just regular grass or we'll have to do hay. And I had a fuel tanker here. And that was the only reason why I did it. So let's go into our money situation. Oh yeah, by the way, the map is starting to look like it has chicken pox, with the weeds kind of start popping up everywhere. So this is where we are. And the chickens, there's two of them, as we do know. One is right here. And the other one's not. I think it's right here. Yeah, so they're right next to one another. So we'll probably use this one because it's like right in the main strip. So the easy way for us to get there is just to come out of our little farmstead, cut across the little parking lot where we get our fertilizer and such. Take this road all the way down here, then the left-hand turn. Boom, you're right there. Not a problem. So yeah, we're going to have to wait for a couple days to see what gets planted up here. The one thing about this field here, this need to be plowed. Now, I don't know if that contract just came up. Oh, and it needs lime as well. That's not good. Yeah, that field's going to be in kind of terrible shape. As for these fields down here, none of them need to be plowed, but one does need lime. So, unless I can get the contracts there. So, I'll have to see. Did field 72 come up for a plow job? Wait, what fields? I keep, 72, 73. Come on, Peanut. You said enough. It's 72 and 73. No, did not come up. The good news is there are some contracts here that are worth something, like plowing field 63, 15,000, 16,000. 60 and 63. Where wasn't I just up there? Well, here's field 63. That's not, I mean, it's big. And field 60 over here. I cultivated that one. I cultivated this one, and those are some nice jobs right there. It's hard to not take those. The Massey Ferguson can go ahead and why is it not showing up here? Do I have to? Okay, there we go. Yeah, field 60. I'll accept that. And where did the other one disappear to? Field 63. I mean, that's over 30 grand for plowing a couple fields that the Massey Ferguson can go ahead and handle. Wait, it is the Massey Ferguson. We did buy the Massey Ferguson, right? Yeah, there she is. The Massey Ferguson 8737. It's a 737. I think I've flown on one of those before. The John Deere, like I said, that hopefully can handle mowing. And I just realized there's no 3-point linkage on the front. I keep forgetting that with some of the John Deeres. That's fine. That the plows can all... Yeah, the plows. I'm thinking of winter already. The mowers can... The butterfly mower and the single mower can all go in the back. I'll buy a weight for the front, and we got to buy a front loader, a whole bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, like I said, we're going to come in here because we're getting ready to call it a night. So let's go ahead and repay as much as I can. That still hurts. So I can probably borrow. So right now we have just shy of $4,000 in the bank. I can almost borrow another $300,000. So that's where we're at. And of course, the extra contracts. What am I stuck on here? There's a post there. So it is 7 o'clock at night. I really had nothing else left to do. I mean, I could send the Massey Ferguson up, start plowing. But we're going to come up here, kind of, and 11 hours? May not be daylight by then. So the temperature did get up to in the 60s on the third day of spring. We got plenty of rain. And I'm losing, like I said, just about 10 grand a night. Yeah, so it is raining 6 o'clock in the morning. It is almost daylight hours-ish. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a jump cut here. Since it's still dark, I'm going to grab the Massey Ferguson and the plow. I'm going to head on up to one of those 2 contracts that we took. I'll get him working. Hopefully by then... And it's another rainy day. Hopefully by then, the sun... Well, I should say the sun will be up. Might not be able to see it, but the sun will be up. And we can start doing some other work. We'll check on our grass fields, see how that's doing. I do need to fertilize that. Get the third stage going. And then we might head on down and buy some of the equipment so we're ready for it. I don't know. Like I said, well, I'll see it in just a little bit. And we'll see what the sunshine brings. Not a good spring morning when you start off at 46 degrees. But the ground temperature is almost to 50. So I need to mosey my way back to the north end of the field. I'll see you in just a moment. Well, time has advanced to 7 o'clock. The rain actually stopped. Yeah, we're just at 7 o'clock in the morning. The sun is trying to peek through. I really don't know what the forecast... Let's check on the forecast. That is going to matter for us. Not today, but the next day, like Thursday, would be the first day I possibly could mow the grass. I would think that's going to be the first. It's going to be considered late spring, so our grass field might be kind of ready. But seeing that we're going to get rain at midnight, but by 3 o'clock in the morning, yeah, but see the positives down here. That's not good drying weather. But Friday, the last day of spring. We're looking at temperatures up around 76 and the wind speed up to 7 meters a second. That should be a good drying day right there. So, yeah, wait. So that's the last day of spring. I guess the best way to tell is we'll just have to wait and see what's going on there. But the Massey Ferguson's in field 63, getting the first contract done. I did look at the rest of the contracts, see what was out there, and nothing of interest. But when I happened to look at the page here, I happened to notice in our grass field, we may have weeds in our grass field. I'm going to jump on down here to the John Deere, and I'm glad I jumped right into it. It's full of fertilizer. I used 3% of my fertilizer to fertilize the grass field before. This thing looks rather huge in the back here. I'm glad I don't need to wait, but that bump there can kill you. Yeah, so I'm still trying to figure out how to manage the bales that we're going to have in the near future. I'm trying to see. And I think... No, I thought I saw... Oh, here they are, right here. We got a weed right there. So... in seasons, you can get weeds in your grass field. Well, you know what that means. How much are one of these weeders here? It's $45,000. I'm just going to go for the modded one just because, well, it's faster. And I can change the color of it. So like the rim color. Oh, look at that. I kind of forgot we got the class colors are now in. So yeah, this is the day after the Giants update on patch 1.5.1. I think I got that right. So yeah, we can go like that, and then that's the chrome green. There's a John Deere green, so I can get it to match the John Deere. The John Deere should be able to pull. What's the horsepower requirement? 120. Yeah, so we're fine. Yeah, I could. That's 45,000. I didn't want to buy just yet, but I'm going to need it for my fields. The thing is, yeah, I'm learning about weeds on seasons. I mean, is it worth? I may just wait on it. You know what? 45,000. Hang on a second. Or Stevie's mod for another 20 grand. I can get this work, and the working width is 36. Because a herbicide, from what I understand, is if I spray the fields now, it should protect the field for the rest of the season. I do believe. Just that I would have to use herbicide, but this mod here does not use that much herbicide. And look at the rims that we could do on that. I mean, that's just lovely here. The main color would be the John Deere green, and I don't know if it's already on the John Deere yellow. Not bad at all. So for an extra 20,000, my working, I mean, we're going from 36 meters compared to, what is this, 12? 15. So it's more than double the width of this. And this is just going to rip the weeds that are there. The herbicide, like I said, I do believe will eliminate the weeds completely for the season. Don't quote me on that yet. Anyways, can we fertilize our grass field for the last time in the spring? That's the question I want to answer. Am I even there yet? Now, I don't get crop destruction on grass in regular base game mode, but I'm not sure if the grass has grown yet, if that makes any sense. Well, it's accepting. Yeah, it's accepting the fertilizer. So I'm going to say it has grown. So let's get our final stage of fertilization down. The good news is, though, I'm getting more plowing contracts. I was getting kind of on the day, the third day of spring. I'll just say that. I was trying to say the first day of mid-spring. That just gets, me more confused, and you're probably saying, what? So the third day of spring, we're playing 6-day seasons. In case you're new here, yeah, I was all available from your contract jobs. Of course, they're contract jobs. Boy, I'm good with words today. Like every day, cultivating jobs. That's all we had. We're cultivating jobs. There were so I can only have one tractor going at a time with one implement. I had no plow jobs to do. So the Massey was just sitting there like, I'm not doing anything. So while you're cultivating, I could be doing something. They're like, yeah. I would like you to do something, but there's nothing for you to do unless I buy another cultivator, and we're not going to do that. So any of you out there that have been playing Season, I'm sure there are some of you out there who have been playing longer than I have on this. This is episode 7. I believe this is episode 7 for me on Seasons. Yeah, so as for weeds, I have been told before when it came out that if you spray the fields before the weeds come out, you're good for the year. I'm not sure about that or not. It sounds right, so I don't know. So yeah, I've been kind of thinking how for when we get the sheep. Might be getting the sheep in the next in-game day, whenever the grass is ready, and the grass is not quite ready. Let's lower that down. We're going to drop that off because I do feel like I want to buy something today, which sounds kind of stupid, but because I don't really need nothing. But we are all set for the sheep. We did put down the animal extension water trigger. So we got plenty of water here. And I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do the hay or the grass. I'm thinking let's not do a loading wagon. I want to do bales only because we're going to have plenty of straw. And the question is, what do I want to use for a baler? I think I might get the baler that we've been using on the Pacific Northwest, but I won't do 20,000 liter bales because that would be just way too much. Where's baling technology? Yeah, so it's going to be this one right here, or what's, did I modify this one? I could just stick with the coon, because I can do 4,000 or 8,000. Yeah, we might do, oh wait, what's the price difference? Oh, good, I wasn't trying to buy. Ooh, not yet. It is a lot cheaper. The working speed is a little bit slower. As you can see here, that needs 160, 140. Yeah, the Kuhn would make more sense. Our John Deere is 164 horsepower. Going uphill, that's me hissing through my teeth. That's going to be tight. That may or may not work. The John Deere, it still could struggle with this a little bit going up hills and whatnot. But the one thing is, it's a lot cheaper. Less horsepower, and I can always mod this to make bigger bales, but I think even 8,000 liters is more than enough for what we need. So yeah, and plus we're using this on the Pacific Northwest, so let's go ahead and switch back to this. As for the wrapper, it's going to be this guy right here, because I have modified that one to wrap up the grass bales even more. Why bale wrapper packs grass bales? That doesn't look like grass bales. That looks like hay or straw. Yeah, so I think we'll do bales. Now the question is, what do I want to do with the bales afterwards? Other than put it in the barn over there, how do I want to pick up the bales? Do I want to buy a bale spike, or do I want to buy... do I have to stay in baling technology? No. Where is that under trailers? Not loading wagon. Is that under... boy, I kind of forgot. Not cotton technology. Where are those suckers? I kind of forgot now. And you're probably pounding your head at the screen like, really? You don't remember where it is? No, I don't. Not right now. It's not under trailers. I mean, that's trailers for grain. And I do have a mod that's downloaded for trailers. It's not on there yet, but we'll be using that. Where? Baling technology. I should know where this is. Okay, stupid. It is under baling technology. The problem is I was in the mods and I was trying to scroll more. I'm like, it's after the balers. Not if you don't have modded balers, trailers, which we don't. Well, I do have one right here, so it's a little cheaper. So it's 60,000 for the one like we're using on the Pacific Northwest. Ta-da, like that. The problem that we're going to have is the way that unloads, that's not going to work in here. At all. Because when you unload that, that's going to stand up and that's going to be way too tall. There might be... Did I even... I think I've seen it. I think... Don't they have an... Is this the autoloader? This may not be the autoloader. This may be the one that first came up. But I think there's an autoloader one of these. And then I can unload it by tipping it to the side. Not tipping it to the side, but it'll jump off the side. Kind of like... where is it? Kind of like this trailer that we have. Where it dumps on the side. I think they have autoloaders that are smaller that can do that. I'll have to check. That'll probably be the way we go. It seems logical. Yeah, like I said, I think it's like one of these. That's only 16,000. Holds 16 bales. So that might be the way we go. I'll have to dig into that and see if I can find that. Because me just grabbing bales one at a time, I don't know how many bales I'll get off that field. If it's only like 3 or 4, then I'd rather just do it with the John Deere, because then I won't have to pay for a trailer. But when fall comes and we got straw, yeah. Anyways, let's hop into the John Deere. I think we're going to head on down to the store. And we're going to buy our mowers today, because our mowers are going to push this John Deere kind of to the edge. Like I said, this is 164 horsepower in this one. And I'm surprised our crops have not grown at least a little bit. But they've only been planted for a couple days. But on down to the store, I want to get these mowers. I want to put this back in the... Well, put them on the back of the John Deere. I want to put them on the John Deere and fire it up and see how the John Deere handles it. Because if it doesn't, then it's going to be the Massey Ferguson that's going to have to mow the grass, which really is not going to take that much time anyways. So it's not a big deal, but I would like the John Deere to do it. By the way, I mentioned this on the Pacific Northwest episode from yesterday. So like I said, this is on patch 1.5.1, which is kind of getting us ready for the Class Platinum Edition. If you remember when patch 1.4 came out, it was the same kind of issue, to where the first time you drive around the map, I noticed on the Pacific Northwest, I'm noticing it a little bit on this map here and there, where if you haven't been to a section yet, you kind of get stuttering for a second, and then it goes away, but once you've been there and go back, it doesn't stutter again. Because they made a whole bunch of file fixes, and I think that could be what's going on. But anyways, yeah, I was going to take a jump cut and drive on and say meet you at the store, but at this point, you might as well just go along with me. So yeah, we can borrow another $300,000 right now off the bank account, I do believe. No, it's not. I need to turn after that. I'm kind of getting used to the map after driving around doing some of the contracts in between episodes here. Wait a minute. I think trying to do it without looking at the map. No, just before, just across from McDonald's. I was trying to remember that. Wait a minute. Is there a sign missing on that? No, Wendy's. I was like, where'd that sign go? I will mention, dude, where's Burger King? I mean, Sonic. What else is there? I could probably keep on listing a few, but let's head on down to the store and get these butterfly mowers that's on the Giants mod hub. So these butterfly mowers that we're buying will do a swath. So we'll see how much money we're going to spend here. Not a whole lot. And I'm glad that Massey Ferguson's got the plow jobs are paying a lot, but of course that's based on, I think it's based on the base game plowing technology that we have, and of course the plow that we're using, I'll admit it, it's a cheater McCheaterton. I mean, it's a great plow for the game, as far as I'm concerned. It definitely cuts down the time and makes it easier, a lot easier, especially with big fields. So our grass field is mostly ready. I'm not going to worry about weeds. If I just got like that little patch of weeds, I'm not going to care too much on that small of a field. I won't worry about spraying it, but once it starts getting to our crops, I'll be a little concerned. I think on day 5, which would be considered late spring, we'll start getting some sowing jobs, more sowing contracts. There's a couple here and there, but not a lot. And that's when I'll start to see what fields I need to be looking at to buy. What kind of a buy point? Is this lime? I mean, I could just look at the map. Let's look at the map, see what that is. It's kind of interesting that it's at the store. I've noticed it before. And of course, I'm parked right on it. Oh, it's a fuel station. Okay. Let's jump into the store. And of course, mowers. Now, I don't want the ones from Stevie. So, I mean, Stevie's mod is nice, but I don't believe his goes into a swath. And we're only looking, I mean, it's the same thing. We're just looking at that it goes 13, not 16. So here is the modded one. I can't change the colors, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. In the future, we might go ahead and change things up. But let's go ahead and buy, yeah. Hey, Peanut, did you forget something? Yeah, let's go give us some money here. Sure. Let's see how much we can just borrow just for the heck of it. Because I got more money in the bank, so can I borrow more than $1.37 million? Nope, still capped me at $1.37 million. That's okay. Let's just not spend all of it today, all right? Let's try not to. So we need this one right here. Let's go ahead and buy that. Yes. Okay. Let's not buy 2 of them. And now it's going to be this one right here. Make sure I'm buying the correct one. I do believe so. Let's go ahead and buy that. Alright, so before, I'm pretty sure I have to put a weight on the... Can I put a weight in the front, or do I have to change the weight on the customization? We'll find out here in a... So I just spent $61,000 on mowers. Why do I feel like... Is this the one I can put on the front? I should be able to put this... Oh, great. Yeah, I'm going to make myself look like an idiot because now I don't really remember. So, could this hook up? Don't know if I'm hitching up on the correct side here. Is this going to be correct or is this going to be backwards? I'm trying to remember now. Is this the one I can do this way or am I just... Okay, so it might be... Alright, so Houston, I do have kind of a problem here. Yeah, so I might not be able to do the John Deere, so I may have to use the Massey Ferguson, which at that point I'm not going to be worried too much about horsepower. Yeah, so this mower is not like Stevie's mower where I can... It's a different model. Yeah, see, I can't hitch up like that. My well-laid plan is, well, you know, not going to... Yeah, so I can't hitch up on this side. So what is the difference in the model numbers? Oh, man. This is Novacat 301 Varia, and this is an X8 Varia. Oh, wait. I'm being an idiot. Well, you already know that. And once again, you're probably banging your head in the screen. I'm like, wait a minute. No, I know I can do this. See what happens when you keep buying the big Chrome M and you forget how to do things? Now, if this doesn't hitch up, it's because I got the butterfly mower on the wrong way. No, I got it right. Alright. I was like, wait a minute. I know I can do this. You can do it. We'll lower that down. Let's change to that. Unfold that. I probably don't have to put the deck down, but the question is, can this John Deere handle... I know I don't have access to this land. So it says max speed 13. Yeah, the John Deere can get there. I'm on flat ground and it just took a little bit. So, like I said, the field is not that big. So let's not worry about it just yet. I will try to take contracts as well. I don't know if anyone else has got grass fields. Let's raise that and fold that up. And then we'll change to that. That is turned off. And fold that up as well. The thing is, let's go here and customize this. Now the question is it weights on the front? Where's the standard? How much is that going to... Ooh, $1,700 for that. Now the question is, if I have that there, can I use a front loader on it at the same time? You know, it's only, I don't want to say only $1,700, $1,750, but yeah, now you're going to drop the mower off. That was not part of the plan. Okay, not bad. It seems a lot more stable. I like that. Where this John Deere is going to be like, what are you doing to me? Alright, so we're gonna, since we're down here, and I know we're gonna need it at some point, front loaders. I mean, there's the John Deere right there, but why wouldn't you get the mod? What's the difference between? Well, it's $400 cheaper. That's the difference. I want to say my $400. The color, of course, we're gonna stick with John Deere because we are buying a John Deere. I mean, we do have a John Deere, so I might as well buy the John Deere. So let's go ahead and buy that. Now I'm trying to figure out, do I want, I mean, we're going to have sheep, so we're going to have pallets of wool, so I'd probably rather have a pallet spike rather than a bale spike. Can I change the colors of these or not? I thought I had the modded one where I could change the color of them. Do I not? I mean, I got the modded bucket. Interesting. Oh, I can change the color. Oh, cool. John Deere green. So I'm thinking we'll just go with a pallet spike. Is it called pallet fork? Sorry, pallet fork. As we know, these can go on bales. Is it the correct thing to do? Probably not, but it's what we're going to do. Because I own the farm and I decide what goes. Now, I do believe I put the biggest weight in the front. Now, the question is the front loader going to get in the way at all? I did buy the front loader for the John Deere, did I not? I thought I did. Alright, well, back to here again, you know. The trials and tribulations of me being a farmer. Is it because I put the weights on the front? Oh, that's going to be a kick in the you-know-what. Customize. Front loader, yes. So, yeah, you can't do weights and a front loader. Alright, so Wait, I didn't customize it, did I? Nope, did not. Okay, so the thing is, when I mow, if I do need... right now I do need to put the front loader back on, so we'll go ahead and hit yes. And it's not going to cost me any because I did already pay for it. So yeah, you can't have weights and a front loader on there. So the good news is right now it's not bad. So like I'm saying, when we mow fields, I really don't need the front loader on there, so I can put the weight on. And when I'm not mowing, I can just leave the front loader on and move bales around and pallets. That's kind of the plan, I guess. I mean, it is kind of stable now, so it's not extremely bad. I think this episode is just going to be me buying stuff. Yes, my front wheels are coming off the ground a bit when I accelerate, so yeah. Not what you want to be doing. Let me go ahead, yeah, because I customize it, so I need to do this and do that. Thank you. So we are getting ready for the Baba sheep, which, like I said, could be in day 5 of spring. Once the grass is ready, we will get our sheep, because now we got our mowers. I got a bale spank, if you will. I think, like I said, I don't think our field is going to... Oh, I don't have a baler yet. Yeah, I'm going to need to bale it. Boy, that money's just going down quick, man. I'm glad that Massey Ferguson's going to bring in at least $30,000 of 2 contracts in the morning hours. Because, well, we do know the sheep are kind of cheap. The trailer and the vehicle we're going to tow it with, yeah, so yeah, I'll probably be left after I buy the baler, the truck, and the trailer for the animals, and we do the contracts as right now as we speak. I'm down to just having $100,000 I can borrow on. The good news is I won't really need any new equipment, maybe a sprayer for weeds, which would be $65. So I just got to keep doing contracts until I can get this farm up and going with our own animals. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of contracts. Because like I said, we still got to buy a combine, trailers, a header for the combine. I would like to buy more fields when the fall comes. So it's just a matter of making sure I keep doing contracts, bringing some cash in. Definitely got to get chickens in the fall, but chickens are chickens. We already got their food in the ground. So that's the thing, you know, I got oats, I'm going to have wheat. And depending on what the other farmers put in their fields, we'll have that grain as well. But the oats and the wheat we are going to put in the silo because I need that for food. So I'm not going to make no money on the grain itself until I start doing contracts for other farmers in the fall with our combine and header, and get the money for harvesting and then get the extra grain, whatever it may be. Oh yeah, gotta be careful. Yeah, it's a little back heavy. Sorry about the little bit of a brain fire I had there when I was pushing up the mowers, but I think I did that on Mercury Farms as well. It's like, I can't make this work. And then afterwards, it's like, oh, wait a minute, because you're trying to do it backwards, stupid. Yeah, that's not helpful. So the little shed we put up on day 1 or 2, whatever day it was, yeah, that shed is just about like, this is all I can put in here. I'm like, no, you gotta take more. You're just gonna have to deal with it. I do realize there's other sheds around I probably can use, but I'm not sure if there's any. I haven't really noticed any really around here that I could use. Not nearby, anyways. Dumb question. Contract and field 63 finish. Perfect. Well, you know what? I mean, he's not parking this car in here or anything like that. Oh, that's not going to fit in there. Oh, no, it's not. Nope, not going to fit. Alright, well, can't say we didn't try. Let's go ahead and park this up. The other good thing about this farm is I didn't realize, but the traffic turns like right there, so I don't really have to look for traffic crossing here. And be careful of this bump going down here that somebody put in. And let's go ahead and sneak this in by our fertilizer spreader, which all my fields are fully fertilized. That just barely fit in there as well. Alright, so I need to... so I can't lower that, so I'm just got to drop it. Hopefully it shouldn't tip anywhere, I don't think. Nope, it's good to go. Let's drop that off. We're done with the John Deere. So, yeah, I still need to buy a baler. So that's, like we said, just shy of $100,000. Oh yeah, we're going to be buying our pickup truck and the trailer to transport the animals around. So, like I said, there's another 55 to 60,000. I think the trailer just is under 20. Yeah, so there's that. So let's go up and grab our Massey Ferguson, who is way up here and completed. Where's the other contract I'm doing? Is it field 60? I do know how to get there at this point. Yeah, you are done, sir. Let's not waste any more of our fuel doing a contract that the farmer is happy with. You go ahead and stop there. We'll fold it up. And I don't want to say I'm that confident of getting there, but I don't think I need the map. I kind of know where I am. We're on Hazzard County, Georgia. Because this is one of the fields I cultivated right here. Well, I shouldn't say I did. Horseplay did. At the beginning part, I should say that, because I saw the field. I'm like, I don't need to do headlands here. He's got plenty of room. And I let him go, and I went to start watching some of the Major League Baseball playoff games, and I came back, and he was stuck up, and he was trying to climb one of these barns down here. Yeah. And I did check. I know it got mentioned, like, well, you shows to have turn-in fields. I checked, and that was already activated, turn-in fields. Yeah, but he was trying to climb the walls over here. Where's that ROAD at? I think that ROAD I want is down here. Kind of hugs the border. So I do have although we're a ways away from it, when winter comes, I do have some kind of ideas to make some money when winter comes. So I'll have to wait and see how that goes. It's gonna be it's gonna be a while though before we see some snow on the ground. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I do like that little bit of a pond right there. It's kind of neat. Oh, I didn't notice there was actually two of them here. I probably saw one and I'm like, that's a big pond, and I saw it twice. But I don't think you guys have seen this northern part of the road, per se. And this is another field that I cultivated. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one here. So we'll just drive across it. It's fine. There's no crops growing in it. And I don't think the farmer's going to have too much of a problem because, I did the work for him. So he should be kind of well pleased. I may need the map because I don't know exactly where... Is this 66 going to be right here? I'm going to say it is. Am I correct in saying that? Or, excuse me, field 60. Like I said, we're looking for field 60. Alright, so this is how we roll with course play. So if you come in here, where is it? Not fuel save option. Turn on field activated. It's always activated, apparently. So back here, course generation, we are at field 60. Make sure I get that right. Headlands 2. Yada yada yada. Everything else is looking great. Generate. And it will hesitate once in a while. Not as long in a field like this, but where's that field that I was doing? Oh, field 91. No, excuse me. I was doing field 66. So you can see the tree line in here. I hit generate course, and the game paused for like 15 seconds. The course play was like, dude, come on. And it figured it out. It was like, okay. It was good to go. Let's go back. And all I have to do is hit drive course. And he'll put the plow down. He missed a little bit of a spot. But as we know, doing contracts, I think you just got to do like 95% of the field to complete 100% of the contract. If that makes any sense to you, it should. So he's going to continue on there. Let's go ahead and we will accept that contract completed. All right. So I'm just looking for not plowing or cultivating jobs. See if there's any sowing contract. Oh, there's a sowing contract right there. Grass, okay. Grass fielders are going to become crucial because we can do grass contracts. Now, the thing is, yeah, they may have us doing silage bales. Well, how much does silage go for here? Because, like I said, the next in-game day could be the day that we can do silage. Wow, those prices suck, man. I know it seasons everything. I am playing on normal economy, am I not? Yeah, that's normal. Yikes. Those are low. That's almost like not even worth doing. Is that all of them? Yeah. So the best price right now is $115. Although I should be making some diesel fuel, but I need to do corn, and that's, I got to grow corn, get a combine, and a header for diesel fuel. Diesel fuel is pretty good. Silage prices, wow, that's was not expecting them to be that low. Is there a BGA on this map? That's the one thing there's a biomass plant, but that's for wood chips. And I don't think, some maps you cannot sell at the BGA until you buy it. So it may not show up here either. The map is so darn big. I will have a look afterwards, but just quickly looking here. I don't even know what the symbol would even look like because I am so used to just, saying, oh, there it is, and you go ahead and you're at it. I'm not sure there's a BGA. I haven't seen the BGA on this map, but that's just, there's so much stuff on this map I may have missed it. So if you know if there's a BGA in this map, just leave a comment below and tell us where it is. And I can look. I know this is where the ethanol plant is. I know that much. Yeah, so I was thinking, oh yeah, so in the next day's time, you know, I could probably take some mow and grass contracts, make silage, and sell it. And then I can get the extra and sell that. But the way the prices on silage, is it worth it? That's a good question. So I think in between episodes, one thing I gotta look for are the auto-loading trailer, a smaller version of it, so I can unload it into our barn. But like I said, I don't think we're gonna get that many bales. Do I want to buy the baler now or wait until next episode? I think we'll wait until next episode or at least until day 5. But this will be the baler right here because it's a lot cheaper. It is $100 grand. Yeah, and I can. Do I want 4,000 or 8,000? I may stick with 4,000 liters because, like I said, we don't have that big of a grass field, and I can always change it afterwards, and I'll save myself 5,000. The coon, maybe I'll just keep this original colors like I should instead of making, although I will make, we'll make the rims pink for reasons as known. But yeah, there's $100,000 spent. Our pickup truck and the trailer. Yeah, so the trailer, I'm not sure if I showed you, but this is on the mod hub, Giants mod hub. Where is it? Right here. So it is 20,000. But the good news is it takes all the animals except for chickens. So the mods that we've been using before, it will take the cows, pigs, and sheep, but not horses, unless you take this little thing right here, which is not bad. I mean, it's nice, and I thought about using that again, but this came up, and it has a 5th wheel, and that's where we get to use. If we come here to our cars, and if you remember our Chevy Silverado pickup truck, that's what we'll be using there. So that's probably 60,000 time I get done modding it. And 20,000 for the trailer, 100,000 for the baler. So, yeah, we got more money to spend. But the good news is, I'll probably do a little bit more contracts in between episodes again. So, as you know, we just did that contract. This one here is going to pay $16,000. That's pretty good. Maybe I'll get the Deuce Fire going again and do some more cultivating in between episodes. I'm not going to worry about these little contracts for like 3,000, 2,000. I mean, money's money. But, you know, driving around, probably not worth it too much. So this one right here for 7,000 I might do while I'm doing some other things. But who knows, maybe more contracts will come up. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. We are more than halfway through spring. What day will the next episode be? Will it be in the afternoon of today? Or will it be in day 5 to where our grass is ready to be mowed? We have the equipment to do so. But it should be raining sometime around midnight, so the grass might be too wet to mow first thing in the morning, but we'll see. And there's some more weeds going. I may have to get a weed sprayer as well. But like I said, that's going to do it for today. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you next time in Hazzard County, Georgia. But until then, have a good one.